well. We've finished the roof, and we've been working on the inside of the building, because once it was watertight, then we could work on the inside. And we built sleeping platforms either side. We built this wonderful fire pit in the middle here, and we've also done shutters over the windows, these flaps, and they keep the light out during the night, and also the drafts, which is the important thing. So they're really quite useful and allow a little bit of lighting during the day when they're open. We've also put some sausages in the top there to stop the drafts from going up over the roof. And the internal works of the building are really coming together. We've got the 2 teachers' accommodations sorted out. We've got 4 bunk beds in each one, nice and cosy, be nice and warm in those, and they're fully insulated as well, which would be good news, I think, for a lot of the teachers. We've also had the bathrooms. They've been delivered, and we've started to put the plumbing in for those. And the kitchen has been dry lined and plastered, so it's all ready for the Aga to be fitted, and the units to go in and be painted. We're just trying to decide on the colour at the moment.
It's getting exciting.
It is getting very exciting. It's getting so close to the building being finished, and we've already got groups booked in after Easter, which is obviously really exciting. We're looking forward to them enjoying their time here and putting on their little Viking outfits and doing all the cleaning and all the domestic things that pull together the life of a Viking child or a Viking person just generally. We've also had some quernstones delivered, which you've probably seen, and they're these massive quernstones. They're actually originally from China, but they're a really good representation of the kind of size of quernstone that they would have used in the Viking times and before. And the amazing thing about those is, unlike our old quernstones, these grind a serious amount of flour. In about 20 minutes you get nearly a kilo of flour, which is amazing. It's enough to make a loaf of bread, for those of you who don't know. We've got a launch date in May the 14th, I think. Yeah, I hope that's right. And that day we'll have all the people who've been involved in the building will be invited to come and join a big celebration here in the Longhouse. It'll be really, really cool. I don't know how we're going to celebrate yet. We've got lots of ideas, but I'm not going to let on just yet.
It's a runic alphabet, which was the writing. They used it mostly, especially this format, they used it mostly for carving inscriptions. The early alphabet was called the Elder Futhark, Futhark being ABC, the first letters of the order they were in, so Futhark. That was the Elder Futhark, which I think from memory was 26 characters, although it was very varied. It wasn't a standardised thing at all. It would vary from area, and they would put the character upside down or sideways, and there was no standardisation. It then evolved into something called the Younger Futhark, which went down to only having 16 characters, which was very few and not really enough for writing their own language. That then evolved into different versions, but mainly 3 different versions, one of which I've chosen to use because it's contemporary to the building, which is late 900s. This is the Younger Common Dotted Danish Futhark. It has dots in it, which I wasn't very keen on at first, but I'm getting the hang of it. It's contemporary to the building, but it also it was used during the period where the Christian Church was coming into being, or taking over, so the Roman alphabet was being used. So this has been fiddled around to correspond with the alphabet, so it's quite useful for translation, particularly in this building where hopefully it'll be children who'll be translating it back into English. The fun part about it is putting it into phonetic English first, because you don't write as we spell. You take out all the double letters, and then you change it into phonetic spelling, school being one of the most difficult ones I've tried to do. Actually, this name was quite difficult, the word Claire, to put that into phonetic spelling. So, but I've tried to keep it in such a way that it would translate back again for children, so it won't read as gobbledygook.
And what do you think of the Longhouse?
This is my heart lives here. I love the top here. Actually, I love the site. You turn the corner and your blood pressure reduces. We spend as much time as we can. In fact, we sulk and we moan when we can't come here. So.
It's taken such a long time to get here, and obviously there's been a lot of setbacks, and it's taken a lot longer than we anticipated, but I think I can speak for all the volunteers who've helped and all the children who've helped and all the members of staff here that we're actually delighted with finally reaching the conclusion and actually providing a place for the children to come and stay. We're very excited about that. It's going to be amazing.